Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next Legacy United review. And today, we're moving up a little bit in size, so we're going to a Voyager, the first Voyager release that I got, and that is the Prime Universe Thundertron, who is also leader of the Star Seekers. Now, of course, this wasn't anything in the Transformers Prime show. It was a toy, and they had a backstory for the toy. So, what's cool that I'm looking forward to is the next Walmart, I want to say grouping, because we had Velocitron Speedia 500, and then we had the Toxtron series, which you can still find quite a few figures for every once in a while. But now for Legacy United, it's going to be the Star Seekers. And apparently one of the listings is another Thundertron. I'm wondering if maybe it's just going to be this Thundertron in Star Seeker packaging, which would not make any sense. We don't need two. I'm hoping that they're not doing two Thundertrons, honestly. But I am looking forward to see what they come up with and do for Star Seekers. You know, what characters are we going to get that are updates from G1, from Armada, from Cybertron, from Robots in Disguise, from Generation 2, Beast Wars, you know, any of that. Like, I'm curious to see what we get in the Star Seekers line. But continuing on, here is Thundertron, and as usual, we'll take a look at out of packaging. Of course, that new beautiful Legacy United packaging, great artwork of him in his lion mode. Legacy United, Voyager class, Hasbro, Transformers, Generations, Takara Tomy. On the top, Legacy United, and again, still no plastic window. Still waiting for that. On the bottom, our barcode, lots of other words and stuff. On the side, our new, half of our new artwork. Looks really good. Can't wait to get him. So excited for him. Yeah, some figures I'm not going to get. Some figures I definitely am. And on this side, Thundertron in his robot mode. Wonderful artwork there. And his up close of his head. So still looks very nice. Yeah, and then the back, our product shots. 24 steps, 40 years. Warning in multiple languages. Be careful not to eat anything in this package. And keep it out of hands of children. So, yeah. So there we go. There is the packaging of that. And now let's take a look at Thundertron. And again, pretty cool cat mode. You know, it's obvious, like, how some of the transformation goes. It's, you know, he's a pretty lean sort of cat. I don't know what else to say about him, honestly. But, yeah. All kinds of blue and gray and this sort of goldish bronze, white, great light blue eyes. You know, just looks really, really good. There's the Star Seeker symbol right there. Got his tail. Got this claws in that goldish bronze. And real quick, he does come with a sword, which looks really nice. Great detail on that. I love the sort of like claw marks in the sword on both sides. Like he was in a battle and it got scratched by claws or something. Now, this can store, and it's this tab and this slot right here. Just get it lined up correctly, plug it in, and there's the storage. So yeah, again, not too bad. There's his ears. Yeah, some gunmetal gray right in there as well. Articulation, there's not really a whole lot. The mouth can move up and down. Get that to open up again. Come on. Of course, opening it is not always so easy, but yeah. That's about as far as it opens. Now, due to the way this all plugs in together, you only get this kind of movement, but if you untab it, you can get a bit more in and out. So there is that. There we go. Yeah. On the rear leg here, you can get some movement here, some movement here, and here. Yeah, you kind of keeping everything lined up is not so easy. And then you got movement here. Of course, that's more for transformation. And then here. So yeah, so there is all that. Of course, then getting him out of whatever strange pose. Oh, and the tail can move. So yeah, so that's really it. Whoops. For his animal mode or beast mode or whatever you want to call it. So let's get into transformation. Now, he does come packaged in robot mode, so I'm going backwards as I usually do. If my directions for going from beast to robot are not the clearest for you, I always, as usual, recommend MGO. He does detailed transformation videos, so always recommend checking those out. They've helped me out for some of the figures that have quite a bit more to their transformation, so I always recommend checking his JTIs. So it's always got plenty of transformation videos for so many characters. But pull that off for now, and what we're gonna do, I think, we'll start off with untabbing this, and then what we want to do is untab it from, so it tabs into two places. When you're going into beast mode, there's actually a tab right here, and there's this tab right here. So this bottom one is going to plug in right there, and this one is going to sort of sit underneath the head, like right up in here. So when you're going, get it lined up, make sure it's lined up correctly, and then you never know. Yeah, and then that's, so it, but yeah, so you got 2 points, but now we'll leave that up like this for now. And I think what we'll do is we'll work on the legs. So we're going to bring them down. Gonna rotate it in like this on this rotation joint. Rotate it here. We'll bring it forward. We want to bring this down here until it thoops in. And there's that. And then we can bring the sort of side skirt down wherever we want it. Same thing on this side. So we want to bring this around, and it's got like a little catching point, so that's very helpful. And again, bring that around, and that's also got like a small catching point. Bring this around, then bring it around the back at this joint until nice little tabbing spot, and there we have the legs all done. So now I'll raise up. What we're gonna do is want to untab these bits right here, and then we're gonna untab this piece, and there's 2 points that plug in right here on the hands, and with those out of the way, we can bring the hands down. Sort of bring this up a bit. Want to separate the hands, and there's this tab right here that you can see. Like, mine doesn't like tab in very strongly. It comes out really easily, but yeah. Bring the arms out. There you can see his head already. Want to rotate it down like this, then rotate here. Same thing with this one, rotate it around. Make sure that they're back all the way. Rotate it right here, and there's that. Now with this, I'll bring it around. This is going, you want to swing these out like this. You want to bring it, okay, you want to bring it, so you want to have it, you want to have it in a good spot, because this is going to, there's this tab that's going to plug into this, so I think I actually had it right. So bring it all the way in until you can plug it, tab it in. What am I missing here? Come on now. Oh, there we go. Let's get it back in there all the way, and then that's going to tab in and hold that in. Now for these pieces, you want to bring it around, fold this down like this, fold it up, and there's sort of these shoulder pieces. Same thing here. Fold it up, fold this around, and there's that. And then now finally, this piece, and this piece coming down and sitting in like that. And then you can just bring the tail out something like this. And there we go. There we have, oh, little piece I missed. You want to bring these around for the feet. There we go. And there we have Thundertron in his robot mode. And he doesn't look bad. He is not a bad looking figure. Definitely a pretty neat update to the original toy. I like it. I don't have the original. The original didn't appeal to me, but this one actually kind of did. I like having, sort of a new subgroup to add to my collection. And yeah, it's very cool. Looks really good. I really like that. So let's take a look at his head. And of course, he's got that wise visage with the big old beard. And then this top of his head painted white, the blue eyes, gray for the face and around the mouth, and then the blue on the rest of his head looks really nice. Got the lion head on his chest now, looks really good. Folds up pretty nicely, like, he's pretty compact from side proportions. Looks really good. Of course, now you can see his hands and arms looking really good. Definitely nice details here. Like, looks like little claws in there. Really do like that. Got his side skirts here. Of course, these kind of look like they're his rear skirts. So there's that. And then his lower legs. Again, not bad at all. Articulation, head is on a ball joint. Can't really turn it all the way. His beard slaps up against the sides here. But you can look up about that far. Down only a bit. Due to the shoulder pads, his arm only comes up this far. Can do full rotation, but again, these shoulder pads are in the way. So that is kind of a bummer. He doesn't really have bicep swivel up here. It's just above the elbow. However, we do get over 90 for the elbow. So nice amount right there for at the elbow. Don't see that often. We do have wrist rotation. Over there, slightly hampered by these claws. We have kind of a waist, but you got to unplug it. I think I could be wrong. Yeah, you get a little bit of a waist, not much. Again, very little. Legs, kick forward only about that far. Kick back, really not very far at all. Kick out, you do get the full Van Damme even with these skirt panels. Get kind of a bicep swivel due to that transformation joint. Also above the knee, and we get over 90 for the knee, so really nice there. This foot is on a joint going up and down, as well as some pivot side to side at the ankle. Over on this one, we got up and down, and it just is at a slight angle, and I'll show you why in just a moment. So yeah, there is that. Again, I don't think it's like bad. I mean, yeah, there's some things that could have been better, you know, especially with the articulation. That it does have quite a bit of hindered articulation. But he can hold his sword. That's this post right here goes into his hand. So there he is holding his cutlass. But another thing we can do, just like the original did, pull this out, and there's his little peg leg. And for this, what we do is there's this tab right here that's going to plug in right here in that slot. Then, with that plugged in, just rotate these down. And there you go. And he stands pretty good with that peg leg. You know, I thought he was going to be somewhat like off and fall over a lot. No, he stands pretty good. Like, not bad at all. So, yeah. Definitely a pretty decent figure. Is it great? No. Would I recommend it? Honestly, only if you feel some kind of a connection to the character. If you don't feel any kind of connection to the character, pass on it. Me, I wanted like a new set of a new sub faction to go against the Autobots and the Decepticons. You know, I kind of like things like that, so that's why I got it. Like, it definitely was a good looking figure to me. It's going to have a nice presence on the shelf, along with the other Star Seekers when they come out. Especially like if we get new unique characters or something that fits with the Star Seekers. So definitely for me a figure that is worth it. So for anybody else, I mean, if you don't feel any kind of connection to the character, easy to skip out on. The other Voyager in Wave 1 is the Animated Universe Optimus. I'm definitely looking forward to that one more than I was looking forward to this. That one is definitely, I already think is a good one to get. So yeah. So that is going to be it for me. I want to say, as usual, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all later.